What's up, team? So, wanted to make this real quick video before I forget. So, we've already had a situation where a buyer contacts through Zillow, they want to see a home. And as we're required to do now, we have begun the conversation of letting them know we need a written agreement before we can show the home. Well, guess what? Turns out they already have an exclusive agreement with an agent in Orange County, which means whether that agent shows them the house or not, he's getting paid. So it's probably a situation that we've all seen where the agent gets a buyer agreement signed and then is like, just go see some houses, someone will help you, I'll write the offer. The interesting thing is now, in order for us to show the property, we have to have at the bare minimum a non-exclusive one-off property showing agreement just for that property. Even better, the buyer had set 5 showing appointments, 5 properties, 5 different agents. She was confused, didn't really understand these new rules, but did know that she was in an exclusive with her Orange County agent. So that's going to be fun when buyers have to sign 5 different agreements, and a lot of them are probably going to all just be different. But the question came up of like, if you do end up showing that one property and you have a non-exclusive signed, which means you do get paid on that property if they buy it, how do you get paid? How do you follow up on that? And so here's what I thought, and this is what I would do, and I think it's actually a great idea. So don't overuse it. Don't share it with everybody. But if I had a property showing and representation agreement, I had to look to remember what the name of all these new forms are. And I had the basically the non-exclusive right to represent the buyer on that specific property. I show them the house. They love it, or at least like it enough to be interested in. Then it's like, well, how do you not get ghosted moving forward? And so what I thought that I would do is I would immediately after the showing contact the listing agent and I'd say, hey, I just showed your property. Here's the name of my buyer. You can do that or not. But they're really interested, and I'm a fan of writing really clean offers. So, who do you use for escrow? The reason I say that is because 99% of listing agents want that clean offer. They don't want to have to counter you, so they will tell you what escrow company they use. And so this helps you because when I pull up the new property showing agreement, it says broker may submit this agreement as instructions to compensate broker to any escrow regarding property involving prospective buyer. So your buyer signs this, they are giving you permission to send this to an escrow company for you to get paid. Now, do I think both agents are going to get a full commission? Probably not. I don't think the buyer is going to pay each of you 2 to 2.5%, but it definitely opens up a negotiation because the buyer's agent in Orange County who has an exclusive, who's never seen this property, and all they did was type up an offer, they don't want their deal falling apart. They probably want to get paid. So that's where some negotiation comes in. Maybe you get 25% of the deal. Maybe you get 50% of the deal. I don't know. But it's better than before where we got ghosted and we never knew what happened to the buyer and we never got to follow up. So that's a quick way to find out who the escrow is. If you show a buyer and you think that they're just using you to open a house, how you can finally get paid for the work you do.